2A, food-attainment in the building. All right? That's not no gang signs or nothing like that. That's just 2 and my version of an A. Okay? As in double A, Chef Anthony Albritton. Let me explain that to y'all, because some people quick to stereotype. All right? 2A, food-attainment in the building.
If you know the song, sing along. Hit it.
It's the Carolina Cook.
I'm the chef of dinner of the United States.
Welcome to the Carolina Cook Show. Welcome to my Carolina kitchen. Chef Anthony Albritton here, the Carolina Cook. Cooking, tasting, and eating Carolinas. In this episode, y'all, I will be cooking up some
Corn on the cob with garlic, basil, butter, cheesy, creamy basmati rice, and crispy fried salmon, y'all. Southern playalistic soul food. Once you get on it, you can't get off it.
That's right, y'all. I had a conversation with 2 of my brothers tonight. I ran into them at the grocery store. You know, they was like, "What you cooking, man? What you gonna cook?" And I was like, "I'm gonna fry some salmon. I'm gonna score it, then I'm gonna fry it." They had no clue what I was talking about. They was like, "I know that you could bake salmon. I know that you could grill salmon, but I didn't know you could fry salmon." I was like, "Yeah, people fry like salmon nuggets and all of that stuff all the time." All right? So they didn't know. So hopefully they catch wind of this video and they're watching this video and they see how it's done. All right? Y'all, this is the tastiest way I ever tasted salmon prepared. And down south, we either gonna fry it, or we gonna smother it, or we gonna grill it. Come on with me. Take a trip inside my mind and see how I did this. Let's go, chef. Okay, y'all, I got 2 pieces of salmon here, skin on. Now what I'm gonna do is score this salmon. Okay? Score it. Like so. All right. All right. Now, the reason I scored the salmon is so that that seasoning could get in there. All right, so I'm using some steak and burger. A steak and burger blend. All right. Can't shake nothing out with the paper on there, right? Give me a second to remove that.
I'm sitting there wondering why in the world nothing was coming out.
So that's a steak and burger blend there. We're going to season that salmon with that. And we want that seasoning to get in those cracks and crevices.
See, a lot of times down south, we just coat our food with seasonings, coat our meats with seasonings, and we don't never stop to think to score it and let that seasoning get deep into the meat. And what happens is the surface of your meat is just seasoned, but when you bite into it, ain't nothing going on in the inside. So we want that meat to get, we want that seasoning to get deep into that fish, just like that fish get deep into that water. You don't have to go with the seasonings I'm using. Use your favorite seasoning, whatever you like.
Then I'm gonna add a little soul to it.
Oh, how I wish it would rain. Rain that seasoning.
Oh, let it
rain. I told y'all it was soul food seasoning.
All right, now let's set this to the side. And let's start on our batter.
That'll also give the seasonings time to marinate.
All right. I'm going to be using some Louisiana fish fries.
Normally I would use flour, and very seldomly do I use cornmeal or anything like that, but I'm trying something different this time.
All right, let's throw a little cornstarch in that. It's gonna help it get nice and crisp. With a little bit of baking soda. Baking soda, I got baking soda. And let's pour a little vinegar in there. That vinegar is gonna help it bubble up, form those bubbles. It's gonna react to that baking soda. See how it's bubbling up, reacting to that baking soda? It's gonna give your fish that bubbly crisp. And this is what I'm gonna do here. Gonna pull some beer off in there. All right? Oh yeah, just pour your favorite beer in there. I'm using some good old India Pale Ale, mango flavored.
And guess what, y'all? This stuff is brewed right here in South Carolina. Now, you can use water or whatever if this is not your thing, you know. It's really not my thing either, but I'm trying it this time because this beer give it a certain flavor, you know. But stuff like this I love to do, man, because growing up, science was my favorite subject. And I used to love doing the science projects and entering into science fairs. And it's like the people who did the volcanoes won all the time. The same common project with tomato sauce erupting from a volcano. And I never won with the innovative projects I was making. I would always be like, why didn't I win? And that's when I learned, man, that, you know, when it comes to being innovative, people go with what's most common and what everybody else is doing most of the time. And you don't get your just due when you're being innovative. Message.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and mix that.
And once that's mixed, I'm going to go ahead and start heating up my wok. You want to get that temperature to around 350 degrees. All right. So I'll be heating up the oil so that I'll have it ready for the fish. And once I get the fish battered up, I can just go ahead and drop it. All right, that's around the 350 neighborhood. We're going to go ahead and batter our fish and get it ready to drop into this oil. All right, let's go ahead and dip that salmon in there, man. Get that nice and coated. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Look at that. I'm basically frying this for 8 to 10 minutes. And the reason I left the skin on the bottom is so that I don't have to worry about it burning or anything like that as it cooks. Plus, that fried salmon skin will be delicious. Look at the size of these flakes, man. Kellogg's don't got nothing on that. You can put this in some milk right here, man.
And when in doubt, y'all, all you got to do is stick a thermometer off in that meat. And you know, the eternal temperature should be like 145 on this fish. And as you can see, it's at a 150. All right. All right, y'all, my fish is done. I'm going to go ahead and finish off my sides. So I got some basmati rice here that I'm adding some cheese to and some basil. Mexican 4-cheese blend. Then my other side is boiled corn. All right. So what I'm going to do is melt some basil, garlic, butter, and seasonings to pour on this corn. Okay, y'all, now I'm going to fix up a plate of this nice Southern playalistic soul food. And yes, once you get on it, you can't get off it. That's for darn sure. All right. Now I got my cheesy basmati rice here that I'm going to garnish with some basil. Then I got my crispy fried fish here. It's a little crispier than usual because I used a different batter this time, some seasoned Louisiana batter that I believe is cornmeal. So you know you're going to get more of a crisp with cornmeal than you would with flour. Then I got my corn on the cob here, y'all, that I'm going to put my butter, my melted butter mix on. And that's it, man. Nothing but a plate of goodness. And after all of this, y'all, you should have hit subscribe by now. So if you didn't,
it would be nice if you did so, man. I would appreciate that.
Now I want y'all to hear this crunch. Listen. Nice, flaky, tender salmon. I can't lie, y'all. That's my first time trying fried salmon. Oh my goodness, man. I cannot even explain the deliciousness, the savoriness of this salmon, man.
My tongue is still transitioning from taste
Oh my
mode to
goodness,
talk mode.
man. This took salmon to a whole never level. Let's go, chef. Y'all, the Carolina cook be cooking, but that's one of the best things I've tasted in a while. Thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, share the love, and subscribe to get me into the rhythm of the algorithm. You know how YouTube works. You know, you can do great things. You can be fire and all of that. But if you're not in the algorithm, the world's not going to see you. I don't know why it's set up that way, but it is. Okay? My channel is approaching 100,000 views. It's like at 70-something thousand views right now. So I'm kind of like not really understanding how I have that many views as such a little bit of subscribers. But it is what it is, y'all. I'm going to keep doing what I do, and I'm going to keep climbing. It is what it is, man. The South has something to say, all right? Like Andre 3000 said, the South has something to say. All right? We are an intricate part in food. All right? We developed our own food culture down here, our own recipes down here and everything. And the way we cook and soul food and all of that is not to be looked down upon. It's not low class, none of that. Understand what I'm saying? So I proudly represent South Carolina and the way we cook. All right? Just remember, you don't have to follow anybody or anything to get somewhere. Be yourself. Blaze your own path. All right? Some people feel that I have to join this or I have to join that to be somebody or to add extra to who I am. No, you are enough by yourself. All right? And sometimes when it comes to innovating and leading, the reason it seems like you alone sometimes, it seems like you by yourself sometimes, is because you so far ahead of the pack that ain't nobody else there. And you look at it as, oh, I don't have support. I don't have followers. I don't have connection. I don't have this. No, that's because you are ahead. Sometimes you ahead of your time. Sometimes you ahead of the crowd or whatever. That's why somebody ain't this. That's why everybody ain't there sometimes. That's why what you need and who you think you need and what you think you need is not there most of the time. It's because you are up here. You know, so you don't have to be like, I know this person, I know that person, I'm connected to this and I'm connected to that to feel like you somebody. Man, continue to do what you do. They'll find you. Okay? Your job might just be to get there. Because I'm not saying selfishly just get ahead and be ahead of the pack. I'm not trying to sound arrogant with it, you know. But when you talk this way, people are going to think you arrogant and everything. They're going to find everything wrong with what you have right to say. Your job is just to get ahead, of the pack so that you can reach back and give back and bring and pull other people forward. All right? That's the purpose of you getting forward. So you can reach back, not just past people and surpass people, but to reach back and bring other people forward. Let's not get it twisted now. Liketh, shareth thou the love, and subscribeth unto my channel, and smiteth.
One more time.
And smiteth that notification button. Thank you.